Wake up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy.
You suck! Dun, 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 da, 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 dun, dun.
Everybody knows that the dice are loaded. Everybody rolls with their fingers crossed. Everybody knows the war is over. Everybody knows the good guys lost. Everybody knows the fight.
All right. What is up, my babies? This is another episode of So Be It. I'm your host, Cyrus, here to titillate your audio holes one episode at a time. Yes, that's right. It's one at a time. It's a dirty job, but hey, somebody's got to do it. Now, the views and expressions on So Be It do not reflect those of YouTube, any YouTube channel, any internet radio station, any YouTube radio station, or terrestrial radio station for that matter. However, they do reflect those of the haterade drinking Chiba monkeys. So, my babies, it's been a few days. I'm sorry, took a little bit of a hiatus. Every once in a while, I have to step away, kind of rejuvenate myself, and kind of get myself back to neutral. So Monday and Wednesday, I was absent incognito, but I'm back here. And this episode, looking like a snack. So, but before I get into all that, I got to unload for a second because my class finally got done with testing. As some of you may have known from listening to some of the episodes, or at least one of the episodes in the past, I hate testing absolute with an almighty passion. I hate it. I despise it. I do not like testing whatsoever. I think it is stupid. But hey, like I said, it has to be done. Unfortunately, I don't make the rules. I just have to, unfortunately, follow them. Otherwise, I will be out of a job. So, yeah, sucks, but hey. So, got all the kids through it. For those of you who didn't follow or haven't really listened in a while, we had to test the kids one at a time. I have 7 of them in my classroom. So, and for those who have never really dealt with special needs before, unfortunately, you cannot test everybody at the exact same time because everybody's intelligence in that class is on a completely different level. It's all different. So, you have no choice but to do it at a slow, steady crawl. And we got people joining up all over the place. So welcome to the show, guys. Welcome. So to get to tonight's main episode topic, looking like a snack. Now, I did an episode several weeks back where I made a reference to that. I've heard it for at least 2 years now, or actually more like a year and a half, give or take some change. And it was mostly the pupils that I had down in Florida. And it was, also a couple of, maybe like a few of the kids up here, but it was mostly the rambunctious bunch that I had the pleasure of teaching down in Florida. Basically, I didn't really understand what it meant because I saw a couple of them like, oh man, look at him. He'd be looking like a snack. Or it would go the other way around, like, oh my God, dude, look at her. She be looking like a snack, boy. And of course, me being me, I didn't really pay attention to it, but I caught enough to where I'm like, what the blue hell are they talking about? Looking like a snack. Like, what is that? And so, what's up, Bobo? Long time no see. So, I was in Sarasota about 3 weeks ago. I was on spring break. So, just chilling, just driving around SRQ, just kind of visiting some of my old stomping grounds and just really thoroughly enjoying myself for the first time in a while. And I met with a former pupil of mine, and I was like, okay, I need you and your mom. This is going to be kind of really strange, but I really need you guys to explain something to me. And I said, what the hell does it mean when it doesn't matter, guy, girl, guy, whatever, looks at another one and goes, man, looking like a snack. For the love of God, please explain this one to me. And basically, what I got from that was it's just another stupid way of people saying like somebody looks good or they look hot or whatever. I'm like, well, why not just say that? Like, I don't get it. Like, I don't know why somebody would compare somebody to like a snack food or something. So, there's this guy who, and for those of you who have been following me for a while, you know, the coach, I reference him a lot just because he and I do a lot of just basically a lot of crazy shit together. And he turned me on to this guy who has probably one of the biggest podcasts right now. His name's Theo Vaughn, and his podcast is This Past Weekend. And he is one of the funniest dudes I've heard in a very, very long time. The stuff that he comes up with is just absolutely hysterical. And I got thinking about it. I'm like, well, I've been listening to a lot of his shows, and I kind of like to think that he came to the same conclusion that I did, or at least kind of be along the same thought train as me, and be like, okay, so we have a lot of middle schoolers and a couple, you know, maybe like freshmen, sophomores in high school who are using this expression, looking like a snack. And, you know, it's probably a lot more middle schoolers than I thought. I haven't heard anybody at the school that I'm at now say it. Luckily, I haven't. But I like to think that Theo Vaughn, would come to this kind of the same conclusion that I would come to. And that, you know, 5 years from now, maybe 10 years from now, they will give like that expression an upgrade. They'll, you know, instead of saying, oh, looking like a snack, just hypothetical, just completely hypothetical situation here. Probably what it would turn out to be is, you know, a girl would look at a guy and be like, damn, boy, you looking like a fresh steamed hot out of the microwave hot pocket with that big slap of steak, yo. I'm pretty sure that that's how it'll turn out, you know, a couple of years from now. But that's just one variation of it. I've heard looking like a snack, but I've also heard that they're the extended version of it. There's, you know, looking like a snack, that's the basic. And then you have looking like a whole snack or looking like a whole meal. I've heard looking like a whole snack way a lot more than the other one. So again, it is probably going to get to the point of where again, that same situation, the girl's going to look at the boy and be like, damn, boy, you looking like a fresh steamed hot pocket with that big slap of steak, yo, and curly fries. Squirt some ketchup on them fries, big daddy. That I guarantee will probably happen in the future. That is the road that this is going to go down. But it kind of seems like I'm just railing on the girls mostly, but it's not going to be just them. It's going to be guys too. Guys are going to be doing this. They're going to see a girl who they're just like, oh my God, and dropping their jaws all over the floor and staring at them. And it's going to more than likely go along the lines of, damn, girl, look at that caboose looking like a bowl of jelly jiggling. Damn. Let me get my slurpy slurp on. Get some whipped cream up in there. So forget the whole looking like a snack. It's going to completely shift and get an overhaul within the next several years or couple of years. And just be forewarned, you were here first when I first said it. It is going to happen. I guarantee it. And I mean, that's probably one of the most ridiculous things I've heard in a very, very long time. Again, I'm kind of, you know, and it may just be my age, being a 30-year-old, but I'm kind of more old school in the sense of, you know, just, you know, tell somebody that you think that they look good, like they look hot. Just say it. You know, don't be like, oh my God, babe. Damn, I want to dip you in Cheese Whiz and spread you over a Ritz cracker, girl. You like a snack. No, cut that crap out, please. Come on, knock it off. So, and also in my mind, I'm like, okay, what girl or woman who, you know, has, you know, intelligence, is sophisticated, and like has a good head on her shoulders and is looking for a decent guy in a relationship is gonna want to hear that. Or if they do hear it, like, who is going to take that seriously? Like, okay. So you apparently want me no girl is ever going to take that seriously, ever. And if they do, my inclination would be to just run run far away, and never ever look back again. So, like, that's just one thing that still it boggles my mind. And I say that it's going to happen within the next few years, but I can't also help but think, where's it going to go from there? What stupid asinine thing are they going to come up with next? I mean, looking like a snack is pretty far out there. And I'm sure that there are, I know that there are millions and millions of other ways that you could, say this and use this. Like, girl, if you was a snack pack, oh yeah. Just stupid stuff like that. And I'm sure that there are a lot of people out there who just use that expression as like a joke. They're not very serious, but the other side of that coin is I'm sure that there are people who use that that are very serious. They use it as a pickup line. And there are some really, really, really corny lines. Probably one of the worst I ever heard, I actually witnessed several years ago. I was at a Longhorn here in my hometown, and there was a bartender who unfortunately had to come out and be a server because they were horribly understaffed and just running a skeleton crew that night. And I knew her very well. I went to high school with her, and she actually let's see who else just joined. Oh, I don't know. We have two people anyway. So I knew her from high school. She was a senior, I was a freshman. She was very cool. Very great personality, actually a decent human being. And she had a table that was, you could just tell they were just the college frat boy douchebags. And, one of them had a Georgia Bulldog hat on backwards. The other one had the upside down sunglasses on the back of his head. And just the kind of thing you just want to grab a beer bottle and smash it over his head and be like, get out. So she had to deal with them. And as they were leaving, I caught a look at her face, and she just looked absolutely horrified. Absolutely horrified. And I called her over, and I'm like, what happened? Like, what did they say to you that I'm like, you look like you're going to get physically sick. What happened to you? And she said, okay, you are not going to freaking believe this. She goes, I'm dealing with those guys, and, it gets they pay the check or whatever. And I asked them, did they want any to-go boxes? And she goes, did you see that one who had his Georgia Bulldog hat on backwards? I said, yeah. She goes, yeah. He looks up at me, and with an absolute, the most serious stone face he could have, he asked me, I don't know, it depends. Do you come in it? Really? She goes, yep. The absolute worst pickup line I've ever heard in my life. I go, he was dead serious about this. I'm like, you're sure he wasn't, just being a smart ass and was joking about it? She goes, no, absolutely not. He was dead serious, and I could kind of tell he was under the impression that he was going to succeed, and that I would just swoon and be like, oh my God, here's my number. Take me. Yes. Like, wow. So, for any of the guys who are listening out there, just heed my warning. Do not use this stupid looking like a snack crap to, use as a pickup line. Unless by some horrifying stroke of luck and you manage to get the girl just laughing hysterically and she somehow agrees, just don't, because the chances of that happening is like very slim to none. Because especially like I said, any girl who's worth her salt wouldn't would hear that pickup line. Damn girl, you be looking like a snack. Can I dip you in some cheese whiz and spread you over my Ritz cracker? Be like, oh my God, okay. No, ain't gonna happen, dudes. Sorry. Now, if you want to kind of go a little bit more old school and just sit down next to a girl and be like, hi, I'm rich as hell, and that works, still don't do it. Run. Because the whole monetary thing, no. Anybody who's worth it, just use use your best judgment, and basically, as cliche and corny as it's going to sound, just be yourself. Don't try to act like one of these other guys. And if she's worth it, it'll work. But like I said, be smart. If you get this funny feeling, well, then you're getting that for a reason. If the red flag starts going off, it's for a reason. Everything is for a reason. I believe that. Yes. So that is the whole looking like a snack thing. And again, I don't know how long it's going to last. It could be another 6 months, could be a year, could be only a few weeks, like the whole stupid fidget spinner thing a few years ago. You just don't know. You don't ever really know with these. So anyway, anybody has any comments, questions, concerns, cries of outrage about this, please give me your input. I would love to hear what you have to say about looking like a snack. Let me know, because like I said, a lot of the former pupils that I had, I heard it quite a bit, like, oh my God, did you see him in those new shoes? Oh my God, he's looking like a snack. Or, oh my God, he's been working out so much, he's looking like a whole snack. Like, and there I am, just listening to all this, going like, what the hell? Like, oh, I mean, it was entertaining. Don't get me wrong. I wasn't annoyed by any of it, but let's see, who the hell is that? Oh, what up? So I wasn't annoyed by any means. It was entertaining for me, but at the same time, just the stupidity of it just baffled me. I would really like to know, like, kind of like the backstory of how it got started. I probably can look this up on the internet somewhere, but I would really like to know the thought process behind this. Like, if it was like celebrity based, or if some kid somewhere started it, like made it like a hashtag, and then it just went viral. I really don't know. I honest to God don't know. So if anybody has the answer out there for me, I would really appreciate it. Just so for my own entertainment, like, be like, oh, okay, that's how it got rolling. All right. If it was just like I said, if it was a stupid hashtag from a celebrity, or like I said, if it was just some dumb kid who was like, damn, this girl looking good. She looking like a snack, yo. And, but I kind of really hope that at some point or another, the guy who, if he hasn't already, the podcast I mentioned to you guys a little while ago, Theo Vaughn, if he does it on his radio show, yeah, looking like a snack, Big Daddy. Oh, and I would love to hear him just rip on that for about 5 minutes. Because he's that type of guy who, for some, he probably takes things a little too far, but for others, they'll be like, what? This guy's a complete idiot. Like, he's not funny at all. But trust me, it's hilarious. He's the guy who, one of my absolute favorite stories from him is his cocaine story. How that's pretty much what happened to him that night is when he decided to kind of turn his life around and just kind of get himself, clean from it, because he had a pretty wild and screwed up night. Like, to the point where there was one night he was drugged out of his mind, and he was making a smoothie. He got this really, really awesome blender, at least for him. And he's like, man, I'm drugged out of my mind. I'm making a big smoothie. And he ended up getting himself locked out of his apartment as the blender was going. So the blender gets completely burned up, and he has to go down to his landlord. This is like 2 a.m. He has to go down to his landlord and get him to open his door. He's like, dude, what the hell? And his landlord gets all super pissed and everything. And he's like, yeah, I'm having a pretty crazy Christmas party. And the landlord opens up the door. There's smoke in the apartment. There's nobody in there. He's like, yeah, it's a late Christmas party. It was like at the end of January. So, his one of his lines for that show was, yeah, boy. He's like, with weed and everything, weed just makes you forget what you had for breakfast that morning. He goes, but cocaine, man, that cocaine will make you forget how to get to heaven, yo. And just, I can't do him justice. I can't do a good impression of him, but because I just really can't. So, you would have to go listen to him for yourself to get the full experience. But I would love, if he hasn't already, I would really like it if he were to just rip on Looking Like a Snack, because the way he would just pervert it and take it off in a completely, utterly different direction would be absolute gold. And I would probably listen to that on repeat, driving into work and coming home every single day, just to get the good laugh. Because, no matter how much of a piss poor mood I'm in, he can make me laugh. So I would really like his take on Looking Like a Snack. And like I said, anybody else who has any feedback for me, or kind of wants to let me know what they think about it, if there's anybody who has a really good Looking Like a Snack story, that'd be great. I've got the live chat going on the YouTube channel right now, and I've got Instagram up for the first time as I'm doing a live show. I've never done this before with Instagram, so if anybody wants to comment real quick before I call it quits here in a few minutes, just like, it doesn't have to be like a completely full story. It could just be like one of the greatest, Looking Like a Snack type things ever. Like, if they even actually compared you to food items or whatever, I would really like to hear what they came up with. But for those of you who actually like want to tell like a full length story because you think it's just hilarious, well then write into me and I'll read it next time. With the hashtag Looking Like a Snack, I guess I'll do the hashtag thing. If you want to write in at Cyrus Sobiet, SIRUSSOBEIT @gmail.com. Like I said, I will read it live on Monday. So I'm really hoping somebody comes up with it. So, let's see. I say I'm a snack all the time. Well, to be perfectly honest with you, I never remember ever hearing you say it. So I guess you always said it when I wasn't around. Or probably what might have happened is you made sure I wasn't around. But I don't ever remember you saying it at all, to my knowledge. So yeah, I got nothing. So I guess you've done Instagram posts or whatever, calling yourself a snack and everything like that. Instagram stories, things like that. So, but I just don't get the whole ideology behind it. Like, just if you think somebody looks hot, just be like, yeah, they look hot, they look good. But then again, that's just me. I'm old school. I'm old fashioned. So, but like I said, I'm not knocking anybody who does it. I think it's funny. It's entertaining to me. Let's see what's going on. Oh no, to my friends, I call myself a snack. Oh, okay. So I see what you're saying. So, but do you have any knowledge at all of like where this whole Looking Like a Snack thing got started? Because like I mentioned a little while ago, this is for those of you on my YouTube channel listening to this. This is an Instagram feed that I'm reading this off of. I asked the audience a little while ago if it was, I don't know if you were on there or not, K-Mad, but I asked, like, had it been started by just some stupid kid, or was it like a celebrity hashtag, or like what the hell was it? Nope, we just say it at school. Okay. I got an answer, so I can't be too angry. I can't be like, ugh, all right. Let's see. Ta, what's up, dude? I don't know. Maybe the Ta Nguyen can help me with this. So we've been talking about Looking Like a Snack, and so I don't know. Could you like shed some light on that as to like how it got started? I'm looking for any and all information anybody can give to me about this, just so I can kind of maybe have just my own little general knowledge of how Looking Like a Snack got started. Like I said, I could probably look it up real quick if I wanted to. Just my computer's kind of a clunker, and I don't have my other one, so my signal will probably drain. Let's see. You should hear me in first period. What do you like do it all the time, and like do you you tell your teacher, hey, Captain so and so, I look like a snack today? I mean, is that how that works, or do you just tell people, oh my god, look at this, I'm on point today. Looking like a snack. Like, how does it work? Sutchins, what's your YouTube channel? The YouTube channel is it is called So Be It, Sir Christopher. It is, you're looking for a picture. It's a black background, an old school microphone with a pair of headphones draped over it with the words "So Be It" in big bold white letters to the left of it. Either search that or search for my radio name, exactly as it sounds, exactly as I have it spelled. SIRUS space SOBEIT, and it should automatically take you there. Let's see. That's an exact representation of me. Wait, so that's basically what you're telling me is that's basically what you do then? Let's see. So that's not then. Okay. I see. That's why I'm asking, because I don't know. I don't know these things. So that's why I'm asking, because like I said, the classroom situation that I'm in now, I don't get to take breaks. I don't get to go walking around the school like I used to when I was down there. I'm pretty much confined to one room, and I don't really get to move around all that much. So the kids' lingo, I'm very, very limited with my interaction. So it's very difficult for me now to keep up. So if I'm not told, I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, when I talk to Gabby and oof. Well, come on, Ta. I gave you a chance. Give me your input, dude. Let me know what you think. Really wouldn't mind, getting your thoughts, because you've been pretty much silent on. I figured you would pounce at this. Or do I need to get your friend Guido out here to, motivate you? Let's see. I'll be like, I'm a snack today. Look. Okay. Let's see. What was the question again? Oh my God. Good to see some things don't ever change. No, the question was, like, where is, to your knowledge, what was the origin of this whole looking like a snack thing? Thomas gave her Thomas and oh Lord, definitely think some things don't change. All right, K Mad, keep it classy. Sorry, I'm doing something. That's okay. Let's see, but I'll look it up. All right. Well, I'm not the only one who wants to know, man. Let me see here. Here we go. Your friend wants to know too. So we're waiting. So yeah, well, okay, Matt, I know it might be true. Let's see. You broke up with, oh Lord. All right, for those of you on my live feed, that's going to about do it for me tonight, my babies. So again, sorry for the hiatus. I need to kind of get my head screwed back on straight. Rough week. It went by super, super slow because of end of testing. I was looking forward to it, of course, naturally. So it's going to go by super fast. But hey, I will be back Monday nights, my babies, to entertain and titillate your audio holes again, one episode at a time. So until then, good night, my friends.
Cease to resist, giving my goodbye.